No, we can start. Sorry.
It's okay. Do your thing.
I was just looking at other actors that we could go see. Justine Huxley. Oh shit. We got Justine Huxley from Apex Legends. I think they're doing like a group signing too, actually.
Oh.
From what I saw, so because I think they're like doing like a team up thing, so they're all going to be like in the same. All the Apex Legend. So there's 4 of them. It's Crypto, Rampart, Lifeline, and Watson. All 4 of them are going to be together. I do main Rampart, so I wouldn't mind seeing her.
Okay. Yeah, we can go to that.
Yeah, I think it's at like 5:30 though, so it'd be like late in the night.
That's fine. We can still make that work.
But yeah, hold on. I'm just trying to see. No, Friday. Yeah, 5:20 team up. So yeah, they're like $50 a piece. So I get like a poster sign for them. That'd be kind of fucking sick.
Yeah.
But who else have we got? Gaming Stars. I don't think. Yeah, you don't play Kingdom Come Deliverance, do you?
No, I don't.
Resident Evil.
I have.
Final Fantasy.
No.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh yeah, I play Ghost of Tsushima.
You like it enough to know who?
I don't like it enough to spend money to get it signed by
Wait,
anybody.
hold on. How much is he? He's only $60. $80 for premium. You know what premium means?
What I was gonna ask, what is a premium?
It's
autograph?
Funko Pops. It's just Funko Pops. Some of the guys have like a very specific, like they have like a detail of what it is. So sometimes it'll be like the autograph is just a poster, like a 8x10 poster that they provide, and then premium's literally anything else. But some of these guys have a specific clause where it goes autograph anything but Funkos, autograph premium Funkos. And it's like an additional $20.
I don't get that.
The Funko Pop thing?
Yeah.
It's a really easy way to make money, because it's when you get like a poster.
Like, I do understand. Like, I do understand.
Like, okay.
I just I understand the logic of it. I just don't understand. Like, I get it. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I get it. Yeah. I go get a Funko Pop signed, and then I can sell it. And be like, it's signed by the actor.
Yeah.
But I don't get it.
To be fair, I do have one. I didn't get it signed myself. Did not get it signed personally. What happened was my mom bought a gift.
Yes.
She had bought. I was really into Funny enough, we were just talking about Borderlands. My mom knew I was very into Borderlands, and I really wanted the Handsome Jack Funko Pop, and so my mom had bought it, and it didn't come. It didn't show up. So my mom asked for a refund. Bought another one. Both of them came in the mail. But the one that she had bought, apparently she bought it through Amazon, but Amazon, third-party site.
Yeah.
The third-party site had accidentally listed a signed autographed copy of it by Damien, and I can't remember his last name, but I believe it's Damien something.
Yeah.
And so they had a signed copy, and then they gave me what is essentially a letter of authenticity by them saying, yeah, this is signed by him at this event, right? So I have a signed copy and a non-signed copy of the Handsome Jack Funko Pop.
Look at you.
Coolest Funko Pop I own. So I kind of get it, like especially if it's like an actor you like.
I do get the
Yeah.
like the intrigue of it being signed by like an actor you really like.
Yeah.
Like I have a signed Funko Pop.
You do, yeah.
It's up there. Yeah. Yeah, David Prowse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's a neat
yeah.
thing. But I think it's a story behind it that's like with the Handsome Jack one, it's less cool because I didn't get like signed by him. I just bought one, which I think is like the lamer version. But I didn't buy it. My mom bought it. It was an accidental thing.
Yeah.
So it's a fun story.
It's a fun story. It's the story behind getting it signed.
Because the only thing I've got a couple pictures signed. I got Stan Lee to sign something.
Yes.
But my biggest thing that I have is a whole bunch of. You know about this because I dragged y'all asses along for this. When we went to Comic Con last year, or Calgary Expo. Sorry, not Comic Con, the Calgary Expo. There's a Magic the Gathering artist that came, Mike Sass, not Mike's ass, Mike Sass. Let me make that clear. He was coming in. I was like, I kind of like the Magic artwork, so I literally just went out and bought all of his cards that I could from different stores. Went in, got them signed. It was such a cool little experience. I loved it. The dude was great. He was so nice and kind. Were you there when I got them signed? Because there's only like 2.
I wasn't there when you got them signed, but I was a part of the entire journey because you were constantly in like the Discord server being like, hey guys, does anybody have any of these cards? And people
No one had them. No one had them. And then the one guy that had them, which was Gabe, had one of the cards. He goes, "Why do you want them?" I go, "Oh, I'm going to get them signed because I think this would be really cool." And the fucker went, "Oh, well, I'm getting it signed." I was like, "Son of a bitch."
Wasn't Matthew like, yeah, I have one, and then he never
gave it to me. Never gave it to me. We never met up. He never. I was like, "Oh, can you just give it to me when we get there?" And I don't think he even showed up.
No, he didn't.
He didn't.
I remember like we'd like hang out. You'd be like, "Have you seen Matthew?" Like, what? No. And he's like, "Okay, well, he says he has a Magic the Gathering card for me, and I haven't seen him."
Oh my god, yeah. Like I just had to go out and buy a whole bunch. Oh, and then funny enough, Caleb, Gabe's brother.
Yeah.
He got me like a couple, but it was like a month after the fact.
Yeah, I remember that part.
So I have like a little stack of cards that are unsigned that I'm hoping he's actually, you know what, I'm gonna double check as I'm talking. But like I couldn't get them signed because he gave it to me like a month later. I'm like, well, I'm still gonna like buy them from you because he's apparently comes back every so often. So
it's like at some point you'll have the chance to get it signed.
If it's not this one, it'll be next one. I'm just trying. John Gallagher. Gotta look through all the comic creators. They have so many comic creators coming to the art gallery. Is it art gallery? Art. What do they call it?
Oh, isn't it like Artist Alley?
Artist Alley. Thank you. It's like Art Alley seems too short.
Yeah,
something
it's like Artist's Alley or something.
Yeah,
something along those lines.
Something like that. John Kane Simmons, Michael. I do want to see Nat Jones though. His shit looks really fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no Mike Sass so far. I'm really hoping he's like a late entry. I'm really hoping, but yeah, I don't know. I got the card signed by Mike Sass last year, and I thought it was fucking sick as hell. I love that story. Also, too, I have a whole bunch of cool signed cards, and I have what was it, a 1 of 50 card signed by him?
Oh,
because he sells artist proofs.
Oh yeah.
I think I've talked about this on the podcast before. For those who are just tuning in, artist proofs are when an artist from Magic the Gathering makes a card. They are given like a sheet of that said card, printed out to kind of show them like, hey, this is what we're making, like this is what it's going to look like. Also, too, it's a way of promotion because what they do is they give them the sheet and it has a blank back. So there's no, because on back of the card it says Magic the Gathering, has its artwork, not the artwork, but like the just like the back artwork of it, which is the same on every card. But these ones are completely white, so it's an artist proof. And what they essentially do is they give it to the artist, so the artist owns all of them, and then they just kind of go out and when they do events like cons and whatnot, expos, not cons, expos, when they do like conventions and expos, they bring these cards along. They people come up and they pay for the card, increases like, or look through the artwork and go, oh, is this Magic the Gathering artwork? Oh my god, maybe I'll get into this. So it's a way of promoting and then promoting themselves too, right?
Yeah.
So, but I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah, I own one of those because the story goes was that I asked him to sign some cards. He goes, how many? I'm like, 6. Like I'll get like the 6 ones that I had like 12 or whatever. I was like, if I get like 50, and he goes, yeah, I could do 6. So he starts signing them, and we're just chatting. And he hands them back to me. I go, thank you so much. I give him like $40 because like less than $10 a signature, right? Like to me, that's what it would be valued at. Right. Also, I'm a cheapskate, so
yeah, you are.
So I handed him 40. Cause I'm like, yeah, some guys are asking for like $15 a signature. So he said whatever. He said, cause I asked him how much. He goes, just a tip, like whatever you feel like. And I was like, oh, okay. I was ready to spend like $100 on this shit. So I'm like, well, I'll do 40 because 6 cards. But he like looks at me and goes, hey, are you serious? And I thought he was gonna get mad at me. Like I was like, oh fuck, I didn't mean to offend him.
Serious?
Mike said, yeah.
I wouldn't even wipe my ass with $40.
I wouldn't even keep this in my fucking empire. But he like look, he goes, you can like I'll give you 20 back. Like this is a lot. And I'm like, no. Like I really appreciate you signing. He goes, do you want something else? And I was like, will you sign the rest of the cards? And he's like, yeah. So I got the rest of the cards signed. So fuck, it was like me. I think it was like Aiden and somebody else was with me at the time because we all split up at that point. And so I find out Aiden was doing a lot of the talking as well because Aiden was really into it. And we're just chatting as he's signing these cards. And we're like an assembly line. So I'm taking them out from the sleeves. Mike Sass is signing them, putting them down. I'm putting them back in, and then Aiden's putting them in the hard cases. So we got like this assembly line going. And then at the end, he was like, "Do you want one of the artist proof cards?" I was like, Yes. So I got myself an artist booth at the same
Yeah.
time. It was really cool, and I really enjoyed it. So I hope to see him again. But yeah. So I get the point of signatures. I do get it because it's a store. I think the funny bit though was that I went to Alchemy Apparel not too long ago, right when the like the expo was kind of starting to like list off guests and everything.
Yeah.
Like the very first few. So the big ones were the animation, because that's what most of the Funko Pops are, is animations and shit like that, right? And so I went, I wonder if I can find like a Uncle Iroh or Aang. So I went to Alchemy Apparel. Their entire store is literally like 2 racks of T-shirts and Funko Pops. I don't even think they have the T-shirts anymore, to be fair. I think they've taken them out. But it's just Funko Pops. And so I'm like, oh, surely they'll have one of these. Not a single one. No anime, no animation. And my guess is, because I know the fuckers go to the expo, my guess is that they take all of them, store them in the back, and get them signed.
And then bring them back and price them higher.
And that's why there's a fucking premium on those. Because they do. It's an easy way, right?
Well, yeah. If I buy the Funko Pop for like cheap because I'm buying the bulk,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they're gonna come to town, and I'm sure that they'll give me a deal if I'm a big fan.
Which, funny enough, they do have a oh no, sorry. No, that's different. Never mind. I was thinking there are some people that have like a bulky price as well. But I don't think that means like in bulk. I think that means like
big things.
Big things, yeah.
Makes sense.
Which I think that was specifically with now that I'm thinking about it, was specifically with the Back to the Future cast. I'm assuming someone's bringing in a fucking DeLorean to get signed.
Like a car?
Yeah. I could see it.
How the fuck are they gonna get the car in?
With a lot of permission. Hey, we got a new BMO center. That shit can fit a lot, man.
I'm just saying, I feel like it's if you're bringing a whole car in, maybe it's time to reevaluate.
Brother, most people at that expo need to reevaluate. We need to reevaluate, brother. We? Yes, we.
We? Why
Sorry,
we?
me, actually.
Yeah,
not
you.
you. Me. I bought 2 tickets. Kind of going Friday with you and then Saturday with
I was like, wait, you bought I bought a ticket.
No, yeah, I bought.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I almost bought the weekend pass. It was all like genuinely. It was like $20 more for 2 extra days. I almost went, but I was just like, I'm not gonna be.
Fair enough.
I'm not gonna be doing both days.
Fair.
I also thought about buying it and then selling it for the Sunday as a Sunday ticket, essentially. But that's highly illegal. Because I'm sure somewhere in the terms and conditions it says not for resale. I could get in a lot of shit for that, and not worth it. Not worth it. So.
It's not worth it.
Yeah. So. But hold on, I was gonna read off some more of the gaming answers just to see if there's anyone you want to see. Sure. So Fallout 4 was Greg Baldwin, but you know what's fucked about this too? Sorry, real quick. They put a lot of names twice or even 3 times, and it pisses me the fuck off. Cause I'm like, Greg Baldwin, Fallout. What did he do in Fallout 4? Proctor Teagan. What else is he known for? And then you look it up, and he's fucking Uncle Iroh. And then he's
they're just doing it to fill up the list.
Yeah. Well, he's fucking from Samurai Jack.
Yeah.
He's Aku. Greg Baldwin plays Aku. Like he's not. Who knows him as Proctor Teagan? Not me. I didn't know about that till now.
Maybe a big Fallout fan.
I'm a huge Fallout fan. I didn't know.
Maybe a bigger Fallout fan than you. Maybe you're not as big as you think.
Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just a fraud.
Yeah.
You ever play Fire Emblem?
I have not.
Okay. Overwatch?
I have played Overwatch.
Would you Apex Legends?
I did do my time in Apex Legends.
Would you be interested in getting some signatures? Okay.
I don't know, maybe.
Wow, this person doesn't even have a game associated with the... Hold on, there's no...
What's the name?
Jane Perry. Brother, there's nothing. I think this is like today. They put this on today. Hold on, are you on your phone now?
Yeah,
Can you search up Jane Perry for me real quick?
Yeah.
Because I kid you not, they say appearing Thursday through Sunday. No price. No booth. They're just void. You play the Mass Effect?
I have. Oh, she's from Hitman 2.
Oh, that makes sense. What about Mark Hamill?
Oh, and Baldur's Gate 3, Alien Isolation.
Oh, what you doing? Wait, hold on. What you doing in Alien Isolation? It's just gonna say additional voices.
I'm looking through now.
That pisses me off too when it's just additional voices. I'm just like, oh my god.
She was the main character in Returnal.
Returnal?
It was the big PS5 game. It was like a
Like Concord?
No, it was like it was like a Souls-like time loop type thing. Like you go, you die, and then you restart at the very beginning.
It's the Returnal. Genuinely never heard of it. It was a game?
Yeah, it was a game. She voiced Diana Burnwood in Hitman games.
Wow.
That's Oh, she's actually been in a bunch.
Oh.
Dragon Age: The Veilguard.
Oh shit.
DreamWorks All-Star Kart Racing. She voices Tigress.
What?
What? She voices Mistra from Baldur's Gate 3.
She voiced Tigress in All Stars Racing? Holy fuck, dude. I know what we're doing Friday. We're standing in that fucking line.
She voiced Aura Singh, Mon Mothma, Capital Ship Announcer in Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Hitman 3, Cyberpunk 2077. Control, additional voices. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon.
Well, she has been in a lot of shit.
She has actually been in a lot of shit. Alien Isolation, the show, not the game.
Isolation. The show?
That's what it says. It says TV series.
Was there a TV series? Well, I guess there is, but like...
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. I'm looking up one other guy. Mark Meir, who played in Mass Effect 3 as Commander Shepard, male.
She's actually been in a lot of stuff.
Bucketheads. Oh. Anyways.
And in Alien Isolation, the game.
Oh, as what?
Verlaine.
I wish I played the game so I could know these names.
See, I thought when you asked, like, as what? I was like, oh, you're like a bit, like, you play it, like, you're going to know.
Nope, I do not play horror games. I don't even touch them. So.
Fair. I played it.
I heard it's good.
It was good.
I heard it's terrifying.
Yeah. It was really good because the AI for the alien learned.
Yes. Oh my god.
And so, like, you would scare it off at the beginning, but then it wouldn't be scared of you the second time you saw it.
Yeah, like, fuck.
That would be what would, like, really scare the shit out of you. Is like, you'd scare it, be like, okay, we're good. Then you'd see it again, you're like, okay, fire scares it. And you do fire, and then wait for it to stop and run it, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, because there's like, I think the way it works was like, there's like, essentially two brains in the alien, one of which knows where you are at all times, and one that doesn't.
Yeah.
So like the one brain is trying to give the other brain hints as to where you are.
Mm-hmm.
So the one's really stupid, but as the game progresses,
you get smarter.
It learns from the other brain where you are and what you do and how to fight. Yeah. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people coming. There's a lot more people coming to the expo this year than I thought. Well, when I first saw it, there was like 8 people coming.
Yeah, I know. We looked a couple of weeks ago, and it was like
3 people canceled.
This is disappointing.
Yeah, but
and we looked at I actually wouldn't mind seeing the person that canceled.
Yeah, a lot of people that canceled were like, actually, like, oh.
But hey.
But yeah, no. So there's a lot of people coming. So I haven't played Apex in a while, but I kind of want to play it again.
Fair enough.
I kind of miss playing Rampart, and she's coming to coming to town, so might see if I can get a signature on Friday. Because for those who don't know, we were planning this out. We're going to the Calgary Expo Friday. Please don't kill us. Please don't come and try to find us and kill us. To our 20 listeners.
But if any of you guys want to come and get pictures.
Absolutely. We're only charging $40 for a photo op. Better than any...
Shut the hell up.
Okay.
Okay, $60 for a photo op.
No, we gotta go under Peggy the dog. We cannot be...
We are. Her photo op was $85.
That's true, actually.
We're going $60.
That's true.
Okay, we don't have to undervalue ourselves that much.
That's still so... Dude, was this off the podcast? Or?
Yeah.
So, do you want to explain this?
Yeah.
I've been talking for a hot minute.
That's okay. So the dog pool from Deadpool and Wolverine, the one with the tongue hanging out, Peggy the dog coming to Calgary Expo. Autographs, $70. Photo op, $85.
Fucking...
The original actor for Raphael, autograph, $60. It's like the autograph for a real... Oh, so if you guys come and get 2 photo ops with us, we'll go get Peggy the dog's autograph and then give it away.
we'll get anyone else's autograph. Peggy the dog. I'm sorry. It's just like I was saying about like the Mike Sass thing. It's so much about like the fucking like, oh man, like I met this person and I gotta talk.
I met Peggy the dog.
Yeah. What are you gonna say? I met a dog. It went. And I don't think it barks. It looks like it can't bark. Yeah. It's a.
I met Peggy the dog.
Like genuinely, I almost want to do it just so I understand what it's like to like what that experience is.
Here's an idea. Instead of wasting our money, let's just kind of go and like look from a distance.
Yeah, look from a distance. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see that line. I want to see it back the fuck up.
Yeah.
I want to.
Everyone else is just like empty. You got the long ass line of Peggy the dog.
I want to see all the gaming stars have not a single person in that line. I want to see Peggy the dog just fucking and then going out. I want people to be like, no, you gotta come back. Like this line's too full. You can't be here.
Sorry guys, Peggy the dog will be here all day.
Yeah. She's got nowhere to go.
She got nowhere to go. We got food bowl. We got turf back there. We got water bowl.
She's gonna piss on the BMO, like outside of the BMO center.
She's gonna lift up and piss on one of the posters they want side.
We just got this BMO center, Peggy. We just got it. Leave it alone. Oh my god. But yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, like the fuck, there's a guy who does like a lot of like D20. He's like a voice actor and shit. Mm-hmm. He's like $40 for an autograph, and I'm like, I really kind of want to see this guy. The Apex Legend guys were like, I think it was like $50 an autograph, and I think if you get the poster signed, it's like $60.
It's not bad.
I mean, like, it's wild to me that a dog is $70 for an autograph.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
That's wild.
That's crazy to me.
But I really do want to know, like, are they signing for Peggy, or are they literally just doing like a little ink and then?
Okay, see, I don't actually know which one I'd be angry about. Because like, I was thinking like $70. I'm like, okay, can I get an autograph from Peggy? And it's like, yep. And I just sign like I feel like I'm like, oh, like this really isn't like this is. Why don't I just like go and sign Peggy the dog's name on a piece of paper myself, or have like Cameron do it and then he gives it to me?
Yeah.
But then also I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna feel like I got ripped off if it's just.
I feel like it would be like a little, and then like. The owner would be like Peggy the dog or some shit. Like I feel like it'd be like combination.
Or just like psh, psh. And then it's like, hey, could I actually have a lot of dog autographs. Could you write under it
which one it is?
Like could you just like write Peggy the dog? Sorry, sweetie, it's a premium autograph.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Be another 85.
Fucking hell. No, because, like, also, too, at the expo, they have this thing where if once you get an autograph, like, there's literally a booth right before you enter, because it's kind of, like, screened off in a little bit. Mm-hmm. Right before you enter, there's, like, an authentication place that will authenticate it for you. So when you go to Peggy the dog, you'd have to go there. You would have to go back and be like, I need this authenticated, because no one's going to believe this paw print's Peggy the dog. Nobody's believing me. Even with the pictures and everything, nobody's going to believe me.
I think I'd crash out.
Yeah.
I think I'd crash out if I spent my money for a paw print.
I then have to get it authenticated for another, like, $50.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild shit.
Yeah. But, speaking of disappointment.
Well, my mother called me this morning.
It's not funny if it's not, like, a out-of-the-blue thing.
Yeah, you're right. It's just a regular thing. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, as you were saying, disappointment.
The Minecraft movie.
I do not know what you're talking about. You said disappointment, and then you said Minecraft movie.
I'm just saying I was expecting more in the chicken jockey scene. I was disappointed by the lack of energy.
I don't know. Everyone in that theater clapped when we saw it.
I saw fireworks going off in other theaters.
Okay.
Have you seen those videos?
Yes.
The fucking fireworks.
Chicken jockey!
I literally Abby sent me one last night, and then I watched this morning, and it literally like lighting up, and then you just see the strings of fire going. I'm like, that's horrifying.
Yeah, no, we were pretty tame.
We were pretty tame. No, I was actually, I was ready for that because there was like the guys that brought the live chicken, the tossing the popcorn. Did you see Jack Black go to a theater over the weekend?
No.
He went to a theater. He was like, do not throw popcorn at the chicken jockey scene. Clap, cheer, whatever, but do not make a mess. Because the director last week, like on Friday, was like, I don't see the issue. I don't know why the police are being called. You know, it's just people enjoying the movie, okay? Throw popcorn. Do what you want. Stand up and cheer. And it's like,
we've created monsters.
Yeah.
We've created monsters.
Yeah. Well, it's like, okay, I get it. Like, you love the energy for the movie. I would probably quit if I worked in the movie theater. I'm like, chicken jockey, just hearing the screams. I'm like, yeah, I'm actually done. I'm not cleaning that shit up.
You can hear it from 2 theaters away. It's just like, and then you're just like, oh fuck, oh god.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, it's just because it's people throwing drinks and popcorn to like cheer and celebrate. That's just so disrespectful to the freaking employees who have to go in there and clean up after you.
We just clapped.
I know, we were actually respectful. It was like clapping and like a little bit of cheering.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. What did you think of the movie?
That movie was so good. So good. But not in the way that the director wants it to be.
No.
Okay. If I saw that movie alone, it was by far one of the worst movies I think I've ever seen in my life. I swear the first bit was written by AI.
Yeah.
It reads like an AI script.
Yeah.
First 10 minutes, it's literally just
spoilers if you haven't seen it yet.
I would try to keep it like spoiler light.
Yeah,
but the first 10 minutes is like talking about how Steve got to the overworld. It's a movie onto itself. There's a full fucking like beginning, middle, and end. Like there's a whole thing to it. It's a full movie. Sounds like it was written again by AI. First 10 minutes, and then it jump cuts to the actual start of the movie. Starts off okay, I guess, and then like there's no character development. There's no genuine plot.
No.
Plot points are completely missed or completely avoided. It ends so abruptly.
Yeah.
There's nothing to
the main conflict is it's like it's just weird. It feels like they shot like part of the movie that went, okay, let's redo the script.
Yeah. Well, here's my thing too. Just mine the obsidian.
Yeah, get rid of the fucking portal. You have diamond pickaxes.
You have diamond pickaxes. Like genuinely, the whole plot of the movie. I mean, I guess they could argue that like, oh well, the piglins can just take their portal and activate it again. TNT. Fucking people of... You don't think we've learned how to grief people of the nether? You just blow up the obsidian. You just fucking...
Well, here's the thing, and this is my big issue.
Yeah.
Okay, first, there was no reason that Steve had to stay in the nether. Because we see the whole, like, him having this little conversation with Dennis of, like, take the crystal, like, go back and everything. There's no piglins around. They could have both gone right to the portal. Dennis runs before the piglins even come. He just stands there and waits, and then the piglins, I'm like, just go through with him. Like, instead of doing the little sit down, get out.
Yeah.
And then, like, he get, like, I don't know, like, there was just, like, some of the betrayals and stuff. I'm like, but you didn't even wait. Like, you didn't wait.
Also, the fucking casualty ticker, the piglins killed each other more than anyone else. Funniest thing in that movie was like the amount of like
when they go the Great Hog and he's just knocking people.
He's just killing his own people. I don't think they killed a single iron golem in that movie.
I don't think so.
They killed more of themselves. Like genuinely, if they could have just self cannibalized at that point.
Honestly, they could have just like put someone in there in like a arena and just had them run around. Piglins would have killed themselves.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck, it was so fun. God, there's so many things I want to like touch. Fuck that sheep scene where the zombies are like.
Oh my god, that was brutal.
That was like oddly violent.
I was not. Yeah. Okay, sorry, a little spoiler. But in the first night, there was like a sheep, and then the zombies grab it and they just start tearing the sheep apart.
Like. They don't show like the limbs getting torn apart, but like they're tearing through the wool and it's like, screaming.
That happened. I was like, "What kind of movie am I seeing?"
Yeah, like it was like, fuck? It was like genuinely violent. I was like looking because like I was kind of like I was like, oh my god, because they're like. In like any other movie, I would have been like, "Oh yeah, it's but like it's a Minecraft movie."
It was completely out of place.
They don't even do that in the game. They did that for the love of the fucking. Yeah, they did it for the love of the game. They didn't do it.
Monsters don't attack passive animals. They attack villagers, and yeah,
it was what things screaming, and it's like 3 of them getting just. It was genuinely violent.
It was like so out of place.
And then the night ends with Steve coming in the morning coming up, and the zombies light on fire. Right. Here's the thing: in the game, the zombies are pixelated, and all you hear is a oof, 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 and then they die from the fire. literally like child violence type shit, right?
Yeah.
In the movie though, they have like animated faces, like, they have emotion, so they light up on fire and they start to pat themselves out.
It's actually kind of like brutal, some of those parts.
And you can like see them like in pain, like there was pain in their face.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
I have to say, first plot hole in the movie, they build the whole tower.
Yeah.
And then there's suddenly a zombie on top of the tower with them. That's actually not how that works.
Yeah.
I just have to say, that's not how it works in the game.
Mm.
Yeah, so everybody...
Actually, bigger plot hole in that same scene. They close off the wall.
Mm-hmm.
The creeper walks up and it blows up. The creepers won't blow up without direct contact.
Yeah, the creepers...
Without direct contact.
Because they completely couldn't keep like how creepers worked in the movie. Because the creeper walks up and blows up like a wall breaker from Clash Clans.
Yeah.
But then when they go into the fucking creeper farm, none of them are blowing up.
Yeah.
Until they start smacking them and then they like charge up even after they leave.
Yeah.
Just saying, they should have died in the creeper farm.
100%.
Also, Steve was a terrible player. That's not how you set up a creeper farm at all.
Yeah, it's a horrible creeper
That was
farm.
a horrific creeper farm.
Horrific.
But yeah, in that same scene,
It wasn't even a spawner or anything. It was just
a dark cave that
was
was
a
just
dark
full
cave.
of creepers.
should have been skeletons and
Yeah, there should have been all these mobs.
Genuinely though, like obviously these are joke like criticism, but
Yeah.
they like the movie was like genuinely bad. Like, well, okay, another plot point. Chicken jockey, right?
Mhm.
That scene happens. The pillagers all around them in this fight arena. Duke Dennis, or whatever the fuck his name is, drops down from
Like-
the ceiling.
Yeah.
I only know Don, Garrett the Garbage Man, and Steve. That's the only
Oh,
people-
like the kid in the red hoodie.
Kid. Yeah, I don't know who he is.
Oh, like the main.
Yeah. Do
Oh
you know his
yeah,
name?
yeah. I have no idea what his name is.
I only know Don because
Hank. Isn't that what Garrett calls him?
Hank, is it Hank?
No, it's Henry. It's Henry.
Is it Henry?
Yeah, that's the other thing. Garrett, the garbage man, calls him Hank the entire movie, and they never fucking acknowledge it.
They don't acknowledge.
They
any
never
of the
acknowledge the fact that he calls him the wrong name, and it was like set up as like it's gonna be a joke of when he finally knows the kid, he calls him, and then he calls him Hank at the very end of the movie. And you're like, that's not his fucking name. That's not his name. You never, and no one acknowledges the fact that he's not calling him his name.
Genuinely, I had no idea because I didn't know his name the entire movie.
No, because I'd be like, oh, is it Hank? And then like his sister would be like, Henry. I'm like, what the fuck is his name? And because no one ever acknowledged, I'm like, did they tell Jason Momoa that his name was Hank?
And then like rechange it in the
Did they
script.
change it for everyone else? Like, oh, by the way, his name's Henry. And like, Jason, you're doing a great job. Okay, keep calling him Hank. Like that was the most jarring thing because I was like, oh, that's gonna be like a very easy like joke of like when he finally isn't selfish anymore.
Yeah.
He's gonna call him Henry. Like, I'm sorry, Henry. And then he still calls him Hank.
So funny. But like, okay, so Hank slash
Okay, guys, I
Henry.
just have to say we're going full spoilers.
Yeah, Hank slash Henry like breaks through the ground, the floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? I will say one point of praise. I did like the Enderman scene right before that.
I like the Enderman
That was
scene
actually
too.
pretty decent. I like the way that they, because it's hard to do an Enderman thing
Mhm.
from game to movies. I thought they did pretty well with that. But he breaks through the wall,
Yeah.
or the floor, I should say, drops down into the middle of this fighting arena with Steve and Garrett the Garbage Man, and surrounded by pillagers.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, I have the Ender Pearl. And Steve's like, let's get out of here. And then, jump cut, they're walking out of the Woodland Mansion.
Yeah.
There was no explanation to how they got out.
They're running out, but the pillagers stop at the door.
Yeah.
Like they shut. They're like, oh, and they shut them. Like, chase out. Okay, that's how it works.
It was so wild.
There was so many like, oh.
Also, if you guys saw the tweet that said, I can't believe I did not have on my bingo card that Garrett the Garbage Man and Steve went 69.
Okay, I was
Not
gonna
a
bring it up
joke.
next.
Not a joke.
No,
That's
that
real.
was the craziest homoerotic scene when it was like,
There's extra space. Fill in the space.
it was the grabbing the ass cheek. I'm like, what are we watching?
I seen gay porn less gay than that.
Yeah,
shit, man.
like it was like, why couldn't you go face to face? It was like, no, we're going face to ass. And
Fill
it was
in
like,
the space.
Fill the space. I was like, I was really watching. Like, oh, is this about to take a turn? Like, is this gonna be like a Garrett and Steve like kiss?
I genuinely thought they were going to kiss at the end.
Yeah, I did too.
Who the fuck is Alex? It's Garrett now. Steve and Garrett.
The random musical moments.
La 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 lava. Chicken. Ooh, lava chicken. Yeah, it's tasty and good.
And then it was that
Ooh,
one.
what is
There was
it?
one other, And then the very end.
Yeah, Dennis. The goodbye. Really, I actually listened to it again. That shit's kind of hard.
I did too.
I'm not gonna lie.
I won't lie. I listened to the soundtrack last night because like I want to talk about it, so I want to remember. And then the freaking end one, like at the very end, like little montage of like life's perfect and everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Fucking wild.
I don't know. Like there was some moments where I'm like, oh, this is kind of funny.
Yeah.
And there was some moments where I'm like, this is funny because there's other people here.
That's the thing. I would not enjoy it without. We should have mentioned we went with a group of our friends.
Yeah.
So there's like 6 of us.
There
I
were
think
6 of us that went.
It was like a group. So there's a group of 6 of us. We were laughing our asses off because I was turning to the people and just being like, "Oh my god, are we watching gay porn real quick?" Like,
I would turn to Reese and be like, I think they're gonna kiss, and then they wouldn't be like, oh.
Oh, like what was the? Oh my god, they had like Chungus in there.
Oh my god, General Chungus. Reese pissed himself every time. And then General Chungus like, Chungus? I was like, and then they killed him, and he's like, Simon was like, they killed General Chungus? And Reese just like, was it like, we looked over, and he was just like stone faced, like he was like shedding a tear.
Holy shit, that was so funny.
No, because I told people last week that I was like seeing the movie, and so everyone now is like, so Chicken Jockey, what'd you think of it? I was like, I had fun going with people. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, terrible movie though.
Terrible movie.
They're like, really? I was like, probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Genuinely, like.
But I'm really glad I went and saw it in theaters with friends because it was really good to see it with friends.
And I think that's the thing. Is like when people are like, "Was it a good movie?" I'm like, no. As a movie, it does. And people are like arguing like, well, what are they supposed to do? The game has no plot, blah, 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 right? Like, what are they supposed to do? They had to take some creative liberties. But it's like, Minecraft story mode exists. Like, people do understand that, right? Like,
so I was actually watching a video over the weekend
about,
like, someone was getting achievements, like, the Platinum Trophy in all of the Minecraft games. They stole this from this is inspired by Minecraft Legends. The portal they have, it's from Minecraft Legends. The whole, like, piglin, like, the cube, like the Dominion cube and everything, it's all from Minecraft Legends. They just merged the 2 games.
Oh my god.
They took Steve from Minecraft and like crafting everything, and they took the like story of Minecraft Legends and they shoved him in it.
Oh my god.
Because I was watching, I was like, wait, holy shit, that's the portal from the movie. The movie also, the portal just like grows. Because when he first makes the portal to the Nether, it's just like a regular like sized portal. But then suddenly it's this massive tower. But they're using the same portal from the Nether.
Yeah, it's true. I didn't even think about that.
Like it grows after Steve used it the first time, and it's this massive tower. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? But yeah, no, the story, like everything, it's heavily inspired by Minecraft Legends.
Oh my god, I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, Minecraft movie, terrible movie.
Minecraft Legends, was that the top down?
Yeah.
The one that nobody played?
Yeah.
Cool. I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah.
Fuck. But yeah, it was so bad.
It was so bad, but
like genuinely, the plot was lost first 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
There was no plot. Nothing, like no resemblance of like a good character development or shit like that.
No, nothing really happened.
Nothing happened. Exactly.
Like, that's the thing is like, they would set up character development, and then it would never happen. But they would like be, not even be better. People would just not acknowledge the faults. Yeah. Like Garrett was selfish, and then suddenly at the end they're just not calling him selfish. But it's not like he's like selfless now. Yeah. He's still selfish. They did the what were the names? Dawn and
Dawn was
the two girls.
I don't remember the sister's name.
Okay. They did them so dirty.
Also, genuinely, I believe Dawn's name is mentioned once.
Yeah.
One time. From what I understand, maybe twice. One at the beginning, and then one at the very end when Steve was talking to Dennis. And he's like, make Dawn happy, Dennis. I think that's the only time her name's genuinely dropped in that movie. I do not remember a single time. Because, like, I knew her name because of the Minecraft toys.
Yeah.
And then they said her name, like, that's the first time I think they said her name.
They were done so dirty because you could have cut them out of the movie and nothing would have been missed. Like, their scenes are being separated in town.
Yep.
Walking through a forest and realizing that they can actually kill really well with a hoe and a shovel.
Yeah. That was funny too. The worst 2 weapons.
Yeah.
Not even axe.
A wooden hoe and a wooden shovel.
Yeah. Also, too, pissed me off. Woodland Mansion scene. I'm coming back to this real quick.
Yeah.
He's opening. Hank fucking Henry, whatever the fuck he is. He's opening up those chests. He opens it up and there's a diamond sword, and he closes it and then goes for a goddamn diamond axe.
Yeah.
That pissed me the fuck off.
Also, if he's searching for the chest, why was he going? He was going across the room, and I get, it makes more visually funny. But you search chest. Ugh. But yeah, I don't know. And then the totem of undying, I really thought they were gonna use it.
Oh yeah.
When they had, I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna have Steve sacrifice himself to save Henry, or Garrett's gonna sacrifice himself, and then he's gonna die, and then he's gonna be revived by the totem undying.
But that's too much of a twist.
Yeah, but I was that's as predictable as the rest of the movie is. And it was the fact that there was another one that we saw at the Woodland Mansion. They've shown this twice now.
Yeah.
It's gonna play up, and they didn't. I was like, oh, you're just showing we have items from the game.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, the movie was horrible, but the experience was so fun. Going into a theater and hearing chicken jockey and everyone started clapping.
It was an experience.
It was an experience, and I think that's part of why the theater is so much fun. It's because it was an experience.
Well, it's Endgame when the portals happened.
Yeah.
That was a theater experience that you couldn't replicate if you saw it at home.
Oh yeah.
And was it a terrible movie? Yes. Would I have watched it at home? No, but I paid for a ticket. I went to the theater. I'm gonna sit and watch the whole movie.
Yeah.
And I'm expecting it to be funnier because I'm watching with a group of people. So if someone chuckles at something, well, I'm gonna chuckle at that just because I'm maybe I'm just not getting the funny. Maybe I'm being too serious.
No, it was absolutely because I was with other people that it was way funnier.
Mm-hmm.
But
honestly, the storyline of them outside of the overworld, completely bare bones, so lacking.
Oh, there wasn't a story. There was no plot.
The fucking him blowing up the potato.
That was so funny.
That happened, and I was like,
he hit the second potato.
Reese literally leaned over, and he was like, "This may be the greatest movie of all time." And I was like, "Guys, this is their 9/11."
That's what it was, dude.
And then you left before I was bringing this up. The Jennifer Coolidge with the villager storyline.
Fuck, I forgot about that. Yeah, she just fucks a villager.
Total of 5 scenes. They used it in place of transitions.
They did. Oh my god, they did.
Because I was telling them, because the date scene, there's 2 of her on the date.
Yeah.
And so it's the first one, and then they go back to the characters, and then it's how do you think they're gonna get explain them going to the next place? And instead of them doing any work of writing we're gonna walk this way, we're gonna get through, they cut to her date, and then they cut back, and then I'm like, you cut the dinner scene in half because she still has her food. They literally just filmed one dinner scene, cut it in the middle, and put it. Weird as shit though that she fucks a villager.
She fucks a villager.
And then he starts talking in a British accent at the end. Holy!
You missed your chance, villager. What the fuck are you on? What?
You missed your chance, and now she's with me. Weird.
Someone had a cuck fantasy.
Yeah, but it was literally used as a transition.
I didn't even think about that.
Because they talked about a villager in the real world. I'm like, oh, this could be the B plot of the movie. And then at the end, I'm like, oh no, this was just cutaway gag. We want to see Jennifer Coolidge. We got Jennifer Coolidge to play a vice principal. We want her character for a little bit more.
Yeah, that's. We already paid her. God, fucking.
We paid her. We might as well get our money's worth.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a total of 5 scenes, including the post credit. Oh my god. Because there's no actual wrap up before the credits, and that. See, if this was a good movie, that would have pissed me off, because the wrap up of their story happens in the post credits.
Yeah.
Which is not how you actually write a movie. That's not how you do a story. I don't know.
Marvel and the fucking destruction of cinema. Fucking every movie has to have a post-credit scene now.
Yeah, well, quick side note, Ryan Coogler's Sinners has a post-credit scene. It's completely original, story, everything. He put a post-credit scene in. It's Marvel's really actually done that.
Fucking God, Iron Man, you fucked it up, man.
Yeah, it's not even to set up another movie. It's literally just, we want to put one more scene in the movie, so let's do a post-credit scene. And before Marvel, that was where they would put bloopers in.
Yeah.
You'd put funny moments in the credits.
Yeah.
Now it's, here's another story piece.
Yeah.
But yeah, her writing of I'm a completely open book. I just got left by my husband because I'm I was like, this is weird.
Once again, I genuinely think half of it was written by AI.
Yeah.
Like, and they just did not. Like, I've never said that about like a piece of like media or anything.
Me neither, but it generally felt.
It really felt like.
I hope it was written by AI because it was so soulless.
Yeah.
I would like.
I'd feel a lot better if it was AI.
I would actually generally feel better that a human didn't write that.
Yeah, if they put Minecraft Legends, rewrite the story with Steve from Minecraft, I would genuinely believe that ChatGPT. And that was like a first draft too. That was just ChatGPT's like first draft. 100%. Like, I'd believe it.
I would 100% believe it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Minecraft movie
sucked ass, but so fun.
Terrible movie, but it was a good experience.
Good experience.
That's what I've been saying.
Yeah.
One of the worst movies I've ever seen, but a great experience. One of the greatest theater experiences I've had in a long time.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
But yeah.
Also, too, for those who don't know, we went to go see it on a Thursday. I didn't get the day off. I work Thursday nights. So the tonal shift from I literally walked out the theater. I went, all right, guys, see ya. Got to the van, drove to work. I had to go to work for 10 hours after that. I was not an okay man at work. Like, I sat in the office.
You're sitting there and lava, chicken.
I started crying because I started thinking about General Chungus again.
Are you okay?
Shut up! Shut up! I'll put you on work curfew. Shut up!
Shut the hell up!
No, I had to sit through 10 hours of work thinking about that movie.
That's crazy.
I was like thinking, and the entire time I was like, you fuckers got to go home and sleep that shit off. I had to like bear with it for a little while.
I went home and I had to finish a paper.
Oh, fuck. Well,
and so I'm sitting there and I'm like, and Abby's like, you okay? I'm like, the movie was terrible. And she was like, okay, well, yeah, like once you finish your paper, we can talk about it. I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to get too bad. Like I was like, I'm getting too heated for this, and it's not worth it.
Yeah, stop.
I just have to finish my paper. And she's like, okay, like you're almost done, right? I'm like, yeah. And then we sitting there, like, fuck.
Ooh, mama, see that you're doing so good. Ooh.
Well, because that played, and I was like, guys, Song of the Summer.
Also, that scene was so funny because like it wasn't even like a good musical scene. He literally just stood there and sung it. Like I saw someone like do like a music video for it, and it was like kind of funny because it was like la 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 lava, and it had like a thing like lava, it had transitions. This one was just like Jack Black just stood there singing. Also, I want to point out, Jack Black and Jason Momoa, fantastic in that movie.
Oh,
for what they were given, fucking so good.
They did a great job.
Like,
honestly, I cannot complain about them.
If it wasn't for them, I think the movie would actually be like, because they're charismatic, right?
They were charismatic, and they had good chemistry.
They did.
Even when when Jason Momoa's character hated Steve.
Yeah.
And I was completely okay with the fact that
they were queer baiting.
And then they were suddenly friends because Steve. What the fuck did even Steve do? Oh, he got out of the ropes and like threw the chicken out of the way before he killed Garrett.
Oh yeah. And
then suddenly they were best friends.
Yeah.
He's like, "You saved my life."
Well, spoilers alert. Garrett doesn't live much longer after that. He just fucking dies.
Yeah, him be like, don't tell him I used Steve's bucket, man. I'm like, how the fuck did you survive the explosion though? Like, I don't understand the TNT. And then how did you get gassed? I don't know, but
we don't question. Yeah. Once again, no plot relevancy. There's no plot points that connected. What happens just happens. Mm-hmm. Also, one last thing. I'll talk about the brutality of it. I'm sorry, I was just thinking about the end scene here when he gets the gas and everything. So the end scene, the portal closes, eternal darkness does not happen, and the piglins zombify. What a fucking scene. The one piglin's eye is falling out.
Yeah, and they're like, catch it.
They're like, high five, guys. We did it. We did such a good job. And you're like, they're like dying they're not even dying. They're zombifying. They're zombifying in the back.
Like the two that were carrying the netherwort, like the little canisters, traumatized.
Oh yeah.
Because they weren't zombifying.
Yeah.
Because they were the only ones that were okay. They were just standing there like watching. It was like everyone's zombifying around and they're stuck there.
Yeah, and
so once the netherwort runs out, they're done.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd actually love a short film of their little like survival.
Yeah.
Story. In the overworld.
God, I think that'd be a better story.
Yeah.
No, there's so many points. The thing is, we could go on and on because there's so many like little like every point in the movie you could like criticize. Mm-hmm. It was that bad, and like not in like a pretentious like, you know, where you watch like like a Hollywood, like a Marvel film, and you're like, oh well, all the scenes are not like that. Like you could just genuinely be like, I do not understand this decision,
Yeah.
and it's a completely valid thing, you know. It's not like a Deadpool and Wolverine shit where I'm like, well, actually, I don't get that.
No.
Like genuinely, you could go through the Minecraft movie and pick out every fucking scene and be like, here's what's wrong with it, and here's why I don't understand why they chose it.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know.
But the thing is, it's gonna make a fucking more $1 billion.
They're already working on a sequel.
Yeah, I know. It's
Like they've already confirmed a sequel.
we made this happen, which is so. Oh, I hope the second one flops so horribly.
No, see, I think it's gonna be the Morbius thing where Sony put it back in theaters because they thought people actually wanted it because they were seeing all the talk online.
Yeah.
The second one's gonna come out. They're gonna take it more serious.
Yeah.
And it's gonna flop because it's not gonna be full of memes.
Yeah.
And they're not gonna understand why. Like, but the first one was so good. Everyone loved the first one.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, yeah, because you had fucking Chicken Jockey in it.
Chicken Jockey, Ender Pearl, Flint and Steel,
Villagers.
Water Bucket, release. They love crushing a loaf.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know. Jack Black actually.
charismatic as fuck. Like he
delivered the stupid ass lines
yeah.
perfectly.
Oh fuck the techno.
Relax. Oh my. Sorry, the Technoblade one?
It was so funny. So, for those who don't know, Technoblade is a Minecraft YouTuber who
Was.
Jesus, I was getting there. Who passed away from cancer probably about a year ago, I'd say.
Year and a half?
Year and a half?
Yeah.
It was a while ago. Huge following. People really liked Technoblade. He was a good guy.
And his Minecraft skin was a pig wearing a crown.
Wearing a crown. And so in the movie, apparently, from what I heard, the lead actor, who I can't remember his name.
Yeah, the kid.
Apparently was like in the movie, like he was like, we gotta throw like a Technoblade reference somewhere, and the director's like, what? He's like, well, like, and he explained to him what he's like, the Minecraft community would love a Technoblade reference, and apparently the director was like, fine. And so he threw like a little scene when they go through the village where this pig with a crown walks past, and he goes, is that a king? And Jack Black goes, no, he's a legend. Anyways, and then they move past.
Yeah. I was actually looking at a post this morning being like, I'm actually really pissed about how they handled the Technoblade thing. Because Jack Black just goes, no, he's a legend. And then they move on. No one goes, what the fuck do you mean he's a legend? It's a pig.
Yeah. It was so funny. It was so funny. Because like they could have had like a picture, like a frame picture of him and be like, he saved us from blah, blah, blah. He's a legend.
They could have had like a big, like, because Jack had made the freaking villager like heads.
Yeah, yeah.
They could have had a big statue and they'd be like, what's that about? And he'd been, that's a legend. He saved the Newport village.
I have no idea.
He saved whatever
Newport. I can't say that. I'm not.
No,
I'm not Chester Stone.
Like he could have said that.
This.
He'd be like, he saved it. I don't know. Having a pig walk by with a crown and him going, legend.
Anyways, I think he genuinely says anyways.
Yeah,
like
he
moves
goes,
on.
anyways, and then they go to the freaking lava chicken. And you literally are immediately like taken out of the like forgetting about that because he immediately does the lava chicken. Oh my god!
Fuck, it was so funny.
Honestly, yeah, we could talk about that movie for hours.
We could. Oh my god.
We're talking about a different thing that.
Okay. Moving on.
Moving on.
Anyways.
Moving on. To,
Anyways.
Another thing. Again, spoilers for this. So The Last of Us Season 2 started up.
I heard about that. Not a lot of fucking oomph to it, apparently, because all of a sudden I go on Instagram and they're like, did you know Season 2, Episode 1 released? I was like, huh?
Yeah, it came out. I honestly completely forgot it was coming out.
Wow.
Came out.
And are you in this one?
I'm not in this one. No, because they filmed way less in Alberta. Because the game takes place in Seattle for the most, like
fucking tariffs,
90% takes place in Seattle. So they film most of it in Vancouver.
Of course.
Which is crazy because, like, this is something crazy, but like The Last of Us Part 2 was praised because it was such a good remake of Seattle. Like, it was so accurate. But Seattle doesn't have a good film industry, so they filmed in Vancouver. So they turned Vancouver into Seattle. Oh my God. But yeah, so episode 1 came out, and I knew it was gonna be divisive because at part 2, the game
was divisive in it.
Was divisive as fuck. And so yeah, season 2 starts, and I knew it was coming. Cal knew it was coming. My parents, they've only watched the show. Yeah. The show, so they actually don't know what happens in season 2.
Oh shit!
So spoilers. Do you care?
I haven't played the game, so I know the
You know
game.
the story.
So, yeah.
Okay.
But I was there during the controversy with you. Like, it's,
Okay. So I was like talking like, oh yeah, like I'm really excited to like see how they handle it.
Yeah.
Because it was very clear they were going to go about it differently. And I wanted to see them go about it differently with Caitlin Dever, who plays Abby.
Okay.
Because Laura Bailey, who voiced acted her in the game, got death threats over killing Joel.
She kills Joel?
Yeah. And so I was like really excited. I'm like, this is gonna be really good. But I was talking to Cal last week. Depending on when they kill Joel, will kill their viewers. And he's like, what do you mean? Like they're gonna do it at the end of the season? I'm like, if they do it at the end of the season 3's done, because season 3 got greenlit before the season 2 premiered.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, if they do it, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna have this massive viewership from season 1. Already, game people don't love the show because of Bella Ramsey.
Yes, which I don't quite understand. From what I've seen, she's a pretty good actor.
She was really good in season 1.
Yeah.
I have my own issues with her in season 2.
Okay.
I'll get into those in a minute.
Okay.
But as is, the story of part 2 is so divisive. And if you because Joel dies in the very beginning of part 2, if season 2 ends with that, it's a completely new story and it's gonna drag and people are gonna get like bored. But if you end with it, all these people who would watch the first 2 seasons now have their favorite character being killed, and then now you're waiting another 2-3 years for season 3 to come out to then get the resolution, only to find out that that's not how it happens, because the message of part 2 is revenge is bad. And then they didn't do that. Episode 1 opens up with the last scene from season 1.
Yeah.
Next scene, it's Abby burying her father going, we'll kill Joel. You'll help me kill Joel, right? We're going to make it slow. And I was like, holy fuck, you really took the mystery out of it.
I heard about that, where they're just like, yeah, she immediately says it.
It's literally her first scene is her going, we'll kill Joel. We'll fucking kill Joel. You'll help me do it. Slow. We're going to do it. So I'm like, holy shit.
Which is so funny. And worst tell-not show I think I've ever
That's the
heard
thing.
about.
I was like, I know exactly why they did it. Because they want
to prepare.
Why? Yeah, because it was so divisive, because it was so out of nowhere. Granted, they did falsely advertise the game. Because they had Joel in later scenes.
Yeah.
So they did lead people on to think Joel's going to be in it more. But in the game, and I don't have an issue with the killing Joel. It's the fact that you know why she does it, because they're burying the Fireflies at the hospital. So you know it's because they killed everybody there.
Yeah, which was a big part of the second game. Was that it was a big mystery.
You spend 20 hours of the game not knowing why they killed Joel, because you don't know they're Fireflies, because they've joined the WLF, the resistance group in Seattle.
Women love women movement.
And so it's like you're following Ellie and you're supporting. It's like, yeah, they killed Joel, but you don't fully understand why they killed Joel, because none of them talk. And then
real quick, you said WLF?
Yeah.
Why did I say women love? I
was gonna move on.
Sorry, no, I couldn't focus because I said the joke and I was like, WLF. F's not W.
And so you go through half the game, and then you start playing it as Abby.
Okay, yeah.
And then you get it explained to you of why she goes to kill Joel. And you're like, oh, you spent it doesn't help. But it explains it, but it's not like you love Abby now and you're like, wow, Joel should have died.
You don't love Abby?
No. Oh my god, don't do that. Sorry.
Wow.
But that's part of the intrigue of why you're so interested in going through Seattle. You're trying to find Abby because you want to know why she killed Joel. That's why you're so into exploring everything. That's why you're on the story. And literally before you see Ellie again, you know why Abby's going to kill Joel. And so now people are going to want, now you have general viewership going, oh, does Abby kill Joel? And now they're going to spoil the game for themselves because they're going to look it up. It's going to be at the end of season 2 or episode 2. Do
you think they're going to kill Joel? Or do you think they're going to change the story?
I don't see how they can do the story and not kill Joel. Because part 2, it's so round, about getting revenge on Abby for killing Joel. That if they don't kill Joel, and I would get why they would, but then it would be complete. It wouldn't be an adaptation of the game anymore. I don't know how I
going
feel
down the Halo route.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go.
Yeah, fair.
But then everyone else was like, wow, what happened to the writing and everything, like all this. And because they instantly reveal why Abby's going to kill Joel, they don't reveal why Ellie's mad at Joel, though. She's a total bitch to everyone. Like, she's just, like, she's short, she's rude. She yells at Joel multiple times.
Did you never explain that it's because she figures it out?
No.
That's wild. I don't even play the games. I know that's like a really important bit.
And that's the thing. In the game, it's not explained until later on. But if you're going to reveal the Abby thing, you have to reveal the Ellie thing, because both of them are fueled by Joel killing the Fireflies at the hospital. So if you say Abby's going to kill Joel because he killed the Fireflies, you have to say Ellie's mad at Joel because of it. And like it's not that. And yeah, it's weird. Like it is pretty authentic to the game. But there's just like some weird changes. And yeah. And my issue is Bella Ramsey looks the exact same as she did in season 1. And it's anytime you mention that, people go, "Oh, you're just mad you're not attracted to the character." But Ellie in part 2
and part 1, very different looking.
She looks like significantly older.
Yeah.
Like she's more matured. Like all the and like it's not that I don't think Bella Ramsey could do it, but I think they need to do like some makeup or whatever. Like she just doesn't look. It literally looks like they did season 1 and then she went to season 2 and she has like different hairstyle now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get that.
Yeah. And that's the thing is like you anytime on the internet you say like, "Oh, I don't think she's right for Ellie in season 2." Everyone goes, "Oh, 'cause you're not attracted to her."
Yeah.
It's like, no. Like that's not it at all. But and especially because in season 2, part 2 significantly has flashbacks of
she looks the same
of moments with Ellie and Joel before she finds out about it. So I'm like, you're just gonna bounce back and forth, and it'll be the hair that's different, and that's where I'm gonna be like,
yeah.
Ugh. And yeah, I'm like, I don't think like part 2 so heavily has flashbacks. I don't think you need to just get rid of Bella Ramsey. I think you keep her for the flashbacks and you can extend them. But season 2 is also 2 episodes shorter than season 1 is, so it's only gonna be 7 episodes.
Oh, okay.
And like, I don't know, there's enough flashbacks in the game that you could still significantly use Bella Ramsey, but have a different actress play Ellie, who's now 5 years older than she was in season 1. And that's the issue. She doesn't look 5 years older than she was in season 1. She doesn't look any older than season 1. She just looks like she has different hair.
Yeah.
And that's right now. It's not the issue. But and there's one scene in the first episode when she's in like they're like practicing fighting. She's acting a little too much like season 1 Ellie in like the way she's reacting during the fight, and that's not how she is in the second game. It's like more matured and like more brutal. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. I'll be sad next Sunday to see Abby play golf.
Wow, we just lost all our Last of Us friends. That's fucking wild.
I saw it because on HBO people were posting that it was The Last of Us season 2 premiere, and then pro golf right beside it. Like that's brutal that you did that on purpose.
Brutal. Jesus.
But yeah, I don't know. I thought season 1 was really good, and it was a good adaptation. I think season 2 isn't going to be anywhere near as good.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen a single episode of the show. Despite filming at university while I was there, I never watched it.
Yeah,
I could not care less that it was at MRU.
That's fair.
Which, good. That was a funny day, too, because we were not allowed phones out when we were walking through those halls. They had, like, monitors and shit. Like, it was wild.
Just put the fucking phone away.
That's what it felt like. Like, genuinely. Like, you could not text. Your phone was not to be out during those hallways. You, like, they black screened the window. It was wild times.
Yeah, they take that shit seriously. When you have the HBO budget,
yeah, apparently
you can do that.
Fuck, I wish they hired me to fucking play security for a little bit, man. I would have done it between classes. Fucking great experience.
But yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how the season goes.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how it plays out.
Yeah.
I can't wait to talk about it in 3 weeks from now when more episodes come out.
What do you mean?
Are we going to do like an episode?
No, we'll do it. We can do it later on.
Oh,
but yeah, so that's my season 1 thoughts, or episode 1 thoughts.
Oh.
We'll see how it goes from here.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah. I think we're going to wrap up today's episode there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks so much for watching or listening.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming to town. Appreciate you guys coming around, saying hi. Love you all.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you guys in next week's episode.
Yeah.